Hi, everyone. In this case study, we are going to analyze and find the solution for this challenging scenario. A manager at a manufacturing company must decide whom to lay off. We will use the comprehensive solution service of extembusu.com to find the solution in a step-by-step approach. This is the scenario. R, a mid-level manager at a manufacturing firm, must select 5 employees for potential layoffs due to corporate cost cutting. He's torn. 2 underperformers, F and A, are struggling with personal hardships, but were once top workers. Meanwhile, K, a top performer, may be cutting corners on safety. R wrestles with conflicting values, loyalty, safety, fairness, and fears the impact on team morale, as well as his own job security. HR offers little support. As the deadline nears, every option feels like a compromise, and none sit well with his conscience. The above scenario description summarizes the situation very well. However, in order to find the effective solution, we must know all the key details. Therefore, we have updated the scenario by adding relevant information. R is a mid-level production manager at a mid-sized manufacturing firm that produces industrial components. He supervises 3 production lines and manages a team of 40 workers, many of whom have worked together for years. Recently, senior leadership announced a sweeping cost-cutting initiative due to declining profits and increased competition. As part of the initiative, R has been asked to identify 5 employees in his department for possible layoff within the month. The request places R in an agonizing position. 2 of the employees being considered for layoff, F and A, have shown a drop in performance in recent months. But R is acutely aware of the reasons behind it. F, a soft-spoken and diligent machinist, has been struggling to care for his young daughter with a chronic illness. A, once one of the most dependable on the floor, is recovering from a painful divorce that has left her emotionally fragile and intermittently absent. Both have long tenures with the company and were previously considered model employees. R worries that choosing them would feel like punishing people for being human. At the same time, R has growing concerns about K, a high-output technician whose performance metrics are among the best in the department. However, R has observed subtle signs that K may be skipping mandatory equipment checks and bypassing safety protocols to keep his numbers high. R is also deeply concerned about the ripple effects of the layoffs. He fears that laying off F or A could fracture the trust he has built. Morale could drop sharply, which would worsen production and delay already strained deadlines. While R has access to HR, their role in this case feels mostly administrative. There are no internal programs available to help employees like F or A deal with personal hardship, something R sees as a failure in the company's culture of care. He considers reaching out to a mentor in another department for informal advice, but worries it might be seen as circumventing the chain of command. He also grapples with how to handle the safety issue. Reporting K without concrete proof could appear retaliatory, especially if he ends up on the layoff list. But ignoring it could lead to a serious incident. R contemplates how each possible action will reverberate through the team and through his own sense of integrity. Every option feels like a compromise, and none of them feel right. With the above detailed description, we have the following ideas to solve this situation. 1. Prioritize open communication with your team. It's essential to maintain transparency about the challenges the company is facing and the reasons behind potential layoffs. 2. Consider the personal circumstances of employees like F and A. While performance metrics are important, understanding the context behind their struggles can guide you in making more compassionate decisions. Explore options for support or temporary adjustments that could help them improve their performance without resorting to layoffs. 3. Address the safety concerns regarding K proactively. It's crucial to ensure a safe working environment, so documenting your observations and having an informal conversation with K about your concerns can be a constructive first step. 4. Seek guidance from your mentor. A mentor can provide valuable insights and alternative perspectives that may help you navigate this challenging situation. 5. Consider how you can support remaining employees post-layoff to rebuild morale and maintain productivity, such as team-building activities or open forums for discussion. 6. Balance accountability with empathy. While it's important to meet the cost reduction targets set by senior leadership, finding a way to hold employees accountable while also considering their personal challenges can help you maintain your integrity and foster a supportive work environment. 7. Utilize HR as a resource for navigating the procedural aspects of layoffs, even if their support feels limited. They may have insights or resources that could assist you in managing the emotional fallout of layoffs and ensuring compliance with company policies. 8. Acknowledge your own feelings of guilt and pressure. It's natural to feel conflicted in such situations. Taking time to reflect on your values and the kind of leader you want to be can help you make decisions that align with your principles, even when faced with difficult choices. Based on the above ideas, we think this solution is practical, feasible, and addresses the core issues effectively. 1. R should begin by hosting a team-wide meeting to explain the company's cost-cutting directive, emphasizing that decisions are still under review and that input is valued. This can be followed by one-on-one check-ins to give employees a chance to voice concerns privately and help identify any emerging morale or safety issues. 2. He should meet privately with F and A to acknowledge their recent struggles and explore options that could support their recovery. This might include flexible hours, temporary light duties, or even a leave of absence arrangement. Documenting any agreed-upon improvement plans would demonstrate thoughtful and compassionate management. 3. Regarding K, R can initiate a non-confrontational discussion to reinforce the importance of safety protocols and seek to understand K's motivations. At the same time, R should begin quietly documenting any safety-related observations and reinforce the broader safety expectations with the entire team to avoid singling anyone out. 4. R should collaborate with HR actively, asking for help in reviewing his decision-making process and ensuring all documentation and procedures are handled correctly. 5. R should take time for personal reflection throughout this process. Whether through journaling or short daily pauses, this will help him stay grounded in his values and leadership goals. 6. R should reach out to a mentor from another department to talk through the ethical and practical aspects of his choices. These discussions should remain general and non-identifying, ensuring respect for the chain of command while still gathering valuable outside perspective. 7. R should prepare for the post-layoff period by planning team appreciation efforts, anonymous Q&A opportunities, and assigning peer supporters where appropriate. It's crucial that he communicate the rationale and process behind the decisions clearly and respectfully to those who remain, to minimize the spread of rumors or feelings of unfairness. 8. In weighing who to keep or let go, R should create a balanced decision matrix that incorporates both performance metrics and the personal context behind recent struggles. Those who are laid off must receive empathetic, respectful treatment with transparency and, if possible, support for next steps. Okay, this sounds a solid solution. Is this enough? Not quite yet. We must consider how to implement it effectively. This involves choices of strategies or tactics to execute the solution. Here are the strategic considerations. 1. clearly outline the agenda and objectives for the team-wide meeting. This will help ensure that everyone understands the purpose of the discussion and feels encouraged to participate. 2. During the one-on-one check-ins, actively listen to your employees and validate their feelings. This personal touch can help build trust and rapport, making it easier for them to share their concerns. 3. When meeting with F and A, approach the conversation with empathy and a genuine desire to help. Discuss their individual challenges and collaboratively explore solutions that can aid their recovery. Documenting these discussions and any agreed-upon plans will not only provide clarity, but also demonstrate your commitment to their well-being. 4. Regular check-ins with HR can also provide you with additional support and resources that may not be immediately apparent. 5. Prioritize your own well-being during this challenging time. With this solid solution and good execution strategy, R should be able to navigate this complex situation successfully. Hope today's case study is helpful. Explore more on xtembusu.com. See you next time.